Hello and welcome to your first tutorial in Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud. What I'm going to show you first is how to create a new file in Photoshop. As you can see, I've got an image already open, but if I wanted to create a new one, I would go to File and click here, New. You can also see on the right hand side it says Control and N. That is a shortcut that you can use so that you don't have to go to File and New every time. You can also see that there's shortcuts for a lot of different options here for you, and to fully work with Photoshop, the shortcuts can really come in handy to make things a lot quicker with your workflow. Once you've clicked on New File, you can see it's given you lots of different options. So you can change the width or the height, and you can choose from a range of different preset options available to you. So if you're working with some photos, making adjustments, you can choose one of these different sizes. Or if it's a poster that you're creating and it's going to be printed out and displayed, then you might want to go on one of the print options. One thing that you need to be aware of for anything that you're printing is that you want to make sure it's as CMYK. The preset comes under as RGB, but what you want is CMYK, as these are the colours that will be used within a printer. When you do anything for the web or anything that's going to be shown on screen, you need to make sure it's RGB, as those are the colours available for using a computer. Before making your final decision, you just want to make sure whether you want your image to be portrait or horizontal. And you can change the background content or colours as well. So if you just want nothing there, you can choose transparent, but for the moment I'm just going to choose white. And there is my new file. So what you might want to do next is open up a file that you've already got existing within your documents. So if you go to File and Open, or Control and O. Now I'm just going to choose from my pictures this marigold image. Now, as you can see, it's created a new tab at the top of my screen. So I've got my original file and I've got this new file. So to be able to work with this in my original file, all I need to do is unlock this picture, this layer, click, hold my mouse, and even with my mouse still held, go over to my other file and then let go of the image. And you can see it's a lot smaller because of my preset dimensions. But it means that you can move your picture around as it's quite large. To save your image, it's quite simple. All you do is go File and Save As, or Control and S, and you have some different options here available for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a new folder. Call that Photoshop Images. And I'm going to keep this as a Photoshop file so that I can still edit it within the future. You could perhaps change it to JPEG, or if you're working with transparent backgrounds, you can go for PNG. I'm just going to call this Marigold. So that was a quick way of being able to create a new file, import an image, and save your file as a Photoshop file or JPEG.